What's up? What's up? This ninja on a ninja. And for the record, I just want you to know I don't sell out. I'm not corrupt. I didn't bend the knee to anybody. I'm not using anybody. I don't hate. I never hated on anyone. Uh, I mean, people who are evil, sure, and they deserve hate, of course. In regards to like I only have hate for people who deserve it, and most people don't deserve hate. Basically, most of my videos, I comment and I'm gonna post videos, and people say I'm a hater. I'm not. I'm actually one of the best allies you could ask for. It's just when you're a snake or you're a sellout or you're trying to exploit someone, then I will be your worst enemy. But when it comes to protecting your daughter, for example, she's safe with me. I'm not gonna fucking molest your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Some people would, but I won't. Right? You could trust me, and I've been like that. I regrettably, to an extent, because it seems like the world is backwards, and they punish good and reward bad. And I have to be egotistical and arrogant, or I'm a hater, basically. But anyways, I wanted to basically cast this video. And for the record, I only watched about a minute or so. But basically, I have a little bit to say. The Daily Show, it's got 600,000 views. Um, and so, this is what I said in the comment. Stop making it worse. They are brainwashed, ignorant. They don't know. Some do, but many don't. Remember, they are low info people. No. Oh, now they seek. So it's supposed to be. Now they seek info. Russia and China rule down there. And what I meant by rule down there, basically, is that I'm trying to get information, but the only information out there are people that are spitting bullshit like Fox News, right? And so that's what happened. It started with Fox News spinning, and maybe the people who were initially involved weren't as bad as it is, right? Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I don't know. I can't say, right? But what I can say is that it's bad now, right? And anybody who's still playing ball, they're guilty by default, even just by being in the group, right? Like they want to say we're gang members and send us to fucking Mexico because we were in the state at the time. You know what I mean? Like no, like they need that same level of accountability, even if they're rich. Anyways, so and again, I'm your best ally. I'm your best friend. I am the best ride along when I was younger. Unfortunately, I had terrible friends when I was younger, but I was the best ride along, tag along. I wanted it to be not necessarily like I was an alpha, but I was on passive. Basically, I was chill. Right? I was like Snoop Dogg in a sense, where it's like I'm chill, homie, chill, yeah. But I wasn't out there trying to make Skrilla. You know what I'm saying? I was just chill, right? I wasn't captivated. I wasn't that bully trying to do shit. I was trying to get out there and do stuff. Anyways, I was a passenger in the car, right? And the thing was, the second you showed up, I would grab the wheel and turn it. Like the second you started heading towards the cliff, the second you started to head toward a cliff, I would grab the wheel and jerk it to the left. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? But for the most part, I'm chill, right? As long as you're driving, it's fine. As long as no one's getting hurt, we're cool. But the second you start doing bad shit, that's no. That's when I found out my friends were not my friends. I should have, if I had a place to go, I would have, but I didn't have a place to go. God knows, I was like, if I was right along to someone like myself, I would be awesome. Like, and my younger self would be awesome today if I had myself, basically. So, because I'm a great fucking teacher. I'm a great teacher, right? But I'm also a great student, right? And so people try to say, "Oh, you're egotistical, or you're arrogant, or you're misinformed." No, I am just looking out for the small guy, and you're on the wrong side of history, my friend. That's the problem. It's not with me. You have a problem with the system, right? You've been brainwashed. Come back. I'm reality. I'm real. I'm raw. Come back. I don't care about any of this egotistical fucking fan worship, blah blah blah, being a star, whatever. Like, fuck all that shit, right? If you want it, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? Be my partner, for example, for in twos. Like, was I played a game and we hit the top number one team in America, right? But my partner, um, I let him be the best player in the world because I didn't care. I was like, go for it, bro. Like, if they come asking, I'll be like, yeah, it was him. Like, yeah, he was like, I was the brains. Don't get me wrong. I told him what to do, where to go, where to be, and he did it. And that's why I respected him because he listened, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I told him like, hey, you come back here, and be like, all right, my bad, my bad, and then next game I would, and like I'd go to look to complain, and there he was. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, right? So yeah, that's basically what it was, and we became number one in America, basically. And I let him be number one because I was like, I don't care, I don't want it. That's literally me. I don't care, I don't want it. As long as the store, like, I will be a manager of a store, and if someone younger comes along, someone who's more capable, I'd be like, sure, whatever, and I'll hand over all that money and power to him, and I'll take a portion of it, of course. But he can take it, whatever. Yeah, yeah, it's my store. Yeah, it's my whatever. I left it behind, but now it's yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make money off of it, of course, because I need to stay alive. But as far as the world goes on, go ahead, go on without me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a little bit of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Because it's mine. But whatever, right? Of course, whatever, right? And that's all I want. It's the same thing with everything. That's why I post everything I think of. It's on YouTube, and people can debate, like, argue with me if you want. Like, Rengar was nerfed because of me, right? League of Legends, Rengar was nerfed because of me. Time isn't real. Math is bullshit. That's wrong. We're gonna have a new form of math. Language, it's just a sound. It's just sounds we're really accustomed to. And that's what China sounds like. I don't. It's whatever it does because it's different sounds than we're used to, right? Um, yeah, the list goes on. The psychology, right here, bam, boom, bing. And if they had that in school, or at least where I was, because I was taken out of school, because they wanted to make ants, basically. They want suckers and failures and losers so they can exploit and use you, basically. They want thinkers because the system's fucking bullshit where I came from, which is Tracy and Stockton in California. Tracy, Stockton, California. Worst places ever. Um, I was taking medications. They gave me watered down bullshit, fake ass versions that didn't work. They are why my mom died. They are why my dogs died. They are why my life was over. They are why my dad was deported. They are why my family split. They are why I lost my home. They are why everything bad that happened was because of them. Um, the same is true for I got in a car accident, no insurance ever anywhere. Like, nobody was next level. You were on your own, and that was it. And everyone was against you in Tracy and Stockton, right? That's how it was. Over here, there's allies everywhere, right? Where I'm at now, allies everywhere. If I get into a car accident, people are jumping at me like, I'll be your leader. I'll be your I'll go with you to court. I'll be your what the hell's it called? Lawyer. Let me be your lawyer. I'll be your lawyer, right? But in Tracy and Stockton, nope, nowhere. Anyways, so I mentioned that, by the way, because there was a lady. I have the video. We got into an accident and she didn't use her blinker, and that's why. And they sent me a bill to fix her car. And yeah, so I was poor, so I couldn't compete. I couldn't fight to keep that stuff. And also at the time, I had insurance, but I guess the card was frozen or something. I didn't know for 2 months, and in the 2 month period, I had no insurance, so I was fucking screwed. But yeah, if I had insurance and they seen that video, I guarantee I would have won. But yeah, my bike doesn't work now right now, so I I miss it. Anyways, so enough for the video. Sorry to talk you off, but just know I'm your friend. I'm your ally. Stop letting them fucking rule and say shit. They're trying to basically turn you to bullshit and brainwash you and brain warp you, make you stupid, and make you insignificant, and make you inferior, and make America suck, right? Um, but what I am is your best friend. I will help you. I will guide you. I'll show you. I'll lead you. I'll offer you lessons. I'm a coach. If you don't know, I will coach you on how to play the game, how to beat the game. There's a few people I talk to on Discord, and I give them my advice basically, and they take it to heart, and their life is just boom going up. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. So on with the video. For the record, he's not jumping over them. He's jumping around them.
The Jeffrey Epstein story is everywhere.
She's hella hot. Melania. I mean, to which forehead? She's got like a 5 head, but she's got a pretty good body. Problem is, the reason why she's dating the way she is because she's being nailed by Epstein there for sure, 100%. And Ghislaine Maxwell, the same thing. She's pretty hot too. But anyways,
The Jeffrey Epstein story is everywhere these days, but it's not new to the MAGA crowd. In fact, I've heard some version of it since 2019, although early on, some of the...
like all these pictures,
In fact,
they have a lot to look at, but there's like nothing. Like, okay, he's walking in a group, but you have to understand there's a camera crew that it's set up and they positioned and then like go. And so now everybody's doing their thing, and you know what I mean? Like a third person, like that's one thing I will say that a lot of people don't know how to do, and they don't take the time to do nowadays. This third person, just visualize what it's like to step away. You know, most kids aren't aware of this, and this is why psychology should be a part of school. It's because then you become aware of it. But basically, there's more to it than yourself than there is ego, and teamwork makes the dream work, right? There's more to life than being an ego-driven, self-centered asshole, which again, China and Russia and whatever, the evil in those places, because I think those nations aren't bad. The people, right? I'd mate with them. There's no problem. I'd hang out. I'd drink a beer with them. It's fine. But there is evil there that makes those places bad. It's the same thing in America now as well. Um, but um, you don't want to be dumb. You want to be smart and a thinker. You want to sub and follow and share me because I will help. I exist to give you info. That's it. I don't hate nobody. I don't tell you lies. I don't spin shit. I'm ego less. I have no ego. I'm authentic, right? That was my warrior. I would tank for my guild or for random groups, basically. Authentic, right? That's my name. I am authentic. I'm the real deal. I'm a real alpha, right? So, anyways, we're rare, by the way, but yeah.
In fact, I've heard some version of it since 2019, although early on, some of the... In fact, I've heard some version of it since 20...
Okay. So again, there's his crew. He's talking to the cameras. I don't know why. Big ass truck. Barely used tires. I don't know why the truck is washed. They probably just got ready for that day. That's how petty those people are. Like, that's sad. Like, my shit would be dirty. I'd have fucking tires torn and shit. Anyways, not tires, but it'd be dirty, is the point.
Although early on, some of the folks were
2022.
hazy on the finer details.
This is 2022. What are you doing? Why?
Like his name.
This is so inflamed. Like, you're stirring the pot. Stop it.
Mark Epstein. Yeah, Yeah, he's got quite a list of people that have showed up at his island from what I.
Mark Epstein. The point I want to point that out is because they're low info people. They only know what they're given. They don't go and find it. They take it. It's given to them. They accept it, and that's their world. Again, Russia and China are there to give you false information. Stuff for your life and for your video games. For Jeffrey or Mark Epstein, for example, um, like they want you to suck. They want you to suck, right? And on the right, basically, it landslided through. That's why it fell. America would have fell that day. Um, I have a list that I'll go ahead and say real quick. Sorry, my right hand is not that great. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, RFK Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Janine Pirro, Jubilee and owners, Netflix and owners, Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, PMN, Paramount Media, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System. I'm pointing those out because they changed their names to dodge punishment and penalty. It's basically the same thing like Trump and his leg splints when the draft came. It's a way to get out of trouble. Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, Ted Cruz, Tucker Carlson. And so it's a rough list of basically traitors, or I forgot the word, but basically they're doing it. They're striking when the iron's hot, and they're willing to find a new iron, and that's all they do. New iron, new iron, new iron, and like strike while the iron's hot. It's a metaphor for striking an iron when you're like making a sword, and when it's hot, that's when you get the best work out of it, right? Out of the iron or the anvil thing, the metaphor, it's when it's hot, right? That's when the best work is to be done. And what they do is they run around and take all the energy and they leave. They take all the energy and leave. Take all the energy and leave. And that's what it is. That's what most sellouts are, and that's what they're doing, basically. And there are people who are trying to take those people, those sellouts that absorb energy, and they're directing them to make America fall, basically. Right? And maybe they're better with them, and they want America to fall too. But I give them the benefit of the doubt at the very least. Um, everyone gets theirs, everyone. So, but anyways, again, don't hold it against him for only knowing what he is told to know. He doesn't know anything because the world is set up that way. Like in America, like it was a great place once upon a time because once upon a time it was the place to achieve, right? But it's slowly been becoming more and more corrupt and becoming more and more rigged, and like I'm a prime example of that. Like I am the most capable person in the world. I should have been the boss of the boss of the boss's bosses, right? But I'm like below dirt basically, and the reason why is because the game is rigged. Like it rewards you for being dishonest, like Trump, and that's because someone owns America. Like 90, I think 3 or 4 people own 97% of America or some shit. The game is rigged, ladies and gentlemen, and eventually they will die, and then then it'll be passed down to the next generation, and they might not have the same roots, and they want to go to Paris, and they sell America, and all America becomes China or Russia or some shit, and America just stops, right? That's the danger we're in, basically. And you need to wake up and realize that the only reason why we're still standing is because the red and blue, right? That's what happened. It swept through the red, Nazi Germany, right? That's what it was, and it hit the blue. Nazi Germany didn't have the blue. America did. Right? If Nazi Germany had blue in it, they wouldn't have Nazis. Nazis wouldn't have won, right? But that's the battle that's going on today. And unfortunately, there's Russia and China who are dumping money into it, and they're rigging the online world. That's why Bernie Sanders can fill a stadium, but he can't fill a chat room because Fox News and people, they're taking advantage of this trust in the algorithm, and they're rigging the game. Basically, that's what it is, right? And there may be honest points out there where you can get help. But my point is, there's a lot of dishonest shit too. So just because it's true and blah 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 doesn't mean everywhere's like that. And that's what happened on the right. Everyone thought it was all lovely and funny and great, amazing, whatever. And then just everything was Trump all of a sudden because everyone fucking okay, whatever, sure, whatever. I'll do whatever you want, whatever. Now it's all Trump over here. It's independence, right? America, basically. The blue side is red, white, and blue, right? The red side is just red. It's just Russia, China. It's just Russia and China. Basically, it's all Germany, right? It's all just red. There's no blue anywhere. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's got quite a list of people that have showed up at his island from what I've read. You know, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates. So isn't there something there? And doesn't that speak of the debauchery that's at these levels?
So who Jeffrey Epstein parties with?
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something there.
Epstein famously spent a lot of time with Trump. Is that an issue?
I didn't know that he spent a lot of time with Trump.
And what are you trying to say with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your implication? Basically, he didn't know. Is that his fault? Are you saying that he intentionally didn't know? Maybe he actually doesn't know. He didn't know. Because they are picking and choosing winners and losers. The game is rigged, ladies and gentlemen. That's proof. He didn't know because no one told him. He actually didn't know, right? And yes, there are people that are like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yes, there are liars and there are snakes out there, but there are also legitimate people, right? And that's the problem. Even on the left, I will say, right? Like, I'm trying to prove to the world I'm disabled. Like, I had a stroke, I had a brain tumor, I had surgery. I tell them all this shit that I went through. People are like, holy fuck, and you're still alive, all this shit. And yeah, and you know what's funny is they won't give me disability because they think I'm some fucking capable person. No, bitch, I can barely walk. My feet are fucking swollen. It fucking sucks to be me, bro. Like, holy shit. Anyways, that dishonesty and that assumption that everyone is a lawyer on the level, it's fucking killing us. Basically, you're treating everyone like you know when you don't know the person. That's why everyone gets one. That's how I live my life, and that's how you should live your life. Everyone gets one, right? Give them a chance. Give them an opportunity. Don't fucking sleep with them. Just say, okay, we'll go on a date. Sure, test them. Make sure they're good. And then when they failed it, walk away. Don't go, okay, I'll have sex with you just for tonight, but after that, we're done. We'll never speak to each other again. Because chances are he's like, okay, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, okay. Because all he wanted to do was fuck you, so that's what he wanted. So, anyways.
Sometimes the Epstein talk was lumped in with fun conspiracies.
Again, 2020, like, what the hell are you doing?
Somebody put me onto QAnon.
Great.
And I believe some of it with Epstein and
Someone put her onto it. So someone made her believe it. Someone made her look into it. And she kind of found it on accident. Right? This is a sheep telling you, oh, I didn't know that the game was rigged. Whereas there are people that are dying in the system, like, the game's rigged. And she's like, I'm completely oblivious because I'm a fucking dumbass fucking Republican and I don't know shit. I'm in my own fucking farmland. I don't know. I'm so disconnected from the world and the order and the laws and the regulations and blah 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 and blah, blah, and nothing affects me until it affects me. I remember there was this one lady. She voted Trump until he used the law to take half her land. I forgot what it was called, but like they took half her land, and she got pissed off. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "I hate Trump for doing what he did, but you voted for him." You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be empathetic, and you have to be able to see and to understand and really think of next level shit here, or trust someone who can, who will, and not the fucking shaman
everything and Clinton and all of that.
alone, not the shaman alone. You can take what he says, but take in everybody. This is why on YouTube there is an ability so you can right click on it and then, or like settings or some shit, and then do set it so it won't show up anymore. I don't do that, and the reason why is because know your, what is it called? No, what is this saying? I forget the saying. It's like, know your friends, but really know your enemies, or something like that. I forgot what it was the saying. Let me do this. Actually, this will be more fun. Or not fun, but less command. I'm not using my computer for it. What's the saying about know your friends and knowing your enemies or something?
I think the phrase you're thinking of is know thyself, know thy enemy. It's often paraphrased from a famous quote by Sun Tzu in The Art of War, which goes something like, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. It emphasizes the importance of understanding both yourself and your opponents.
Oh, I think I'm fucked up. It's kind of like that, but it's like, oh, that's what it was. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's the one I was looking for.
Got it. Yeah, that one's super popular too. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's a great reminder that sometimes it's wise to keep an eye on those who might not have the best intentions, just so you know what they're up to.
Exactly. So thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm always happy to help jog your memory. If there's anything else you need or any other sayings you want to chat about, just let me know.
Okay. I try to do my best to treat her like a human, because first off, all of the input is saved, um, on my server or a server or something, but she remembers basically what I put into it or what we talk about. So it may hear me now, that's fine, whatever, but it's not recording it, and then like we aren't part of it's not part of anyway, it's not part of the discussion. But anyways, yeah, so keep your enemies close, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. And that's why I don't block people's content or ask you to stop showing me, because I need to know what you're up to. And so if I need to, I will throw a rock at your tower to make it fall, because you don't need to rise, right? But again, I'm not a hater. I'm not, oh, look, he's building a tower. Good job, man. Keep it up. Well done. Hell yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. It's great. I don't care. I'm not petty. I'm not a loser. I have no ego. I mean, I do have an ego, don't get me wrong, but I don't apply it in places like this. Because, again, I'm not petty. I'm not fucking a loser. I'm not insecure. I'm not fucking nothing. I had bitches. I had opportunity. I had chances. I lived that life. I know what it's like to succeed. I don't need it. Look at her. She's looking straight at the camera. But anyways.
You would never vote for anybody who associated with Jeffrey Epstein.
I did vote for Clinton back.
Hold on.
You would never vote for anybody who associated
Look at her. What the fuck is she doing?
with Jeffrey Epstein.
What are you doing, bitch? That's the alpha in me. Because like that's literally what I do. Like if I'm at a party, that's why people don't like me. Because at a party, like someone will look at me and I'll look at someone like, what are you looking at? Like because I'm where I'm there. My emotion is there. That's what authentic. That's what alpha is, basically, right? And not to be a bully or not to be an asshole, but to be aware and to make sure things are going not necessarily your way, but the correct way. Like no one's suffering. Basically, that's a good way to a good standing for, if things are going well. The only time I think things are going bad is when suffering is involved or if there's unhappiness involved, right? But unless, as long as we have none of that, I'm chill. I'm fine. I'm whatever. But I'm aware. I'm present. You know what I'm saying? And that's what alpha is to be present.
I did vote for Clinton back. I used to be a Democrat, but I think.
And then you voted for Trump.
I voted
so
for
you
Trump.
love Epstein's actually. That might be the one thing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know. Like I could go down that rabbit hole all day, but I believe in some things. So JFK Jr. is still alive.
What?
And he's disguised in the background. So this guy is always behind Trump at the rallies. I'm going to look out for him today, by the way. And he looks disguised. And then 2 down is supposed to be Carolyn Bassett. So I kind of hope I see them today.
So you're saying JFK Jr. is still alive and spending his time in the background at Trump rally?
Yes.
And how could I forget this man?
Again, Low info, whatever.
I'm Red Pill Ken.
He was more concerned with a different Trump associate.
Total evil. All you got to do is look at Sean Puffy Combs, man.
Yeah.
He's right in your face. Oh, he's the Black Epstein. He's the Black Epstein. Well, what is this all about?
Is there a connection with Puffy and Biden? Is there a Biden?
Yes, because they're all a part of the Nazi world order. That's what I'm telling you.
Wait, Biden and
all of
Puffy?
them, all of them, all of them, all of them. Stop, man, stop. If you don't know that, then I'm giving you.
I'm sorry, I didn't get his latest album. I guess I haven't gone that deep into the discography. While Trump was being
Stop talking to the camera, you
indicted
fucking
in a
faker.
I guess I haven't gone that deep into the discography.
He's not. He's a faker. He's a poser. He's there and he's doing it. But that's kind of what warriors do. That's what men do. We're able to put ourselves in positions where we don't want to be. But that doesn't mean you're owning it up. That doesn't mean you're the authentic or the real deal, right? Like when I want a doctor, for example, I don't want a doctor just because, or the doctor became a doctor just because it pays. I want a doctor who became a doctor because he wanted to save lives. As a child, he was like, I want to be there to save lives. I want to make a difference. That's the doctor I want, right? I became what I am because I wanted to help people. That's who I want to associate with. I don't want a faker. I don't want somebody who's doing it just because it pays. That's what I see with this dude. He's doing it just because it pays, right? That's what I'm seeing right now. Like I think of what's it called Vikings, basically, right? Like that dude's a Viking, but instead of it being battle and he's fighting for survival, instead he's just he's paying the bills. Basically, that's his method to pay the bills. He's in a Viking battle, sailing a ship across the sea to go to combat, and he's at war, talking to the dude. He's suffering. He's just trying to get through it, basically the best he can, and it's the best they have. And that's literally what we're doing, and that's why on this the Daily Show there's like 10 people that are speakers, because no one can be the like I forgot his name, Jon Stewart. No one can amount to the what Jon Stewart is. He is real. He's raw. He's authentic. Like he too, if he was a warrior, frontline fighter, he would be there, right? But he isn't. And so they put these other people to do it, and they have many of them because they all suck, right? And sure, like, yes, they gotta go a lot of places around the world and blah, they gotta be in many places at once and blah, 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 blah. You could send Jon Stewart everywhere. You could have went, he used to, once upon a time. They do that all the time. Like a plane flight isn't anything, right? It's a lot to you, but to them it ain't shit. They go different plane flights every fucking day, dude. So, anyways.
While Trump was being indicted in a Manhattan court, his supporters were gathered outside, deflecting.
Biden is a pedophile. You all know that.
Sure.
Well, he's in the White House. He likes to sniff kids. You know?
I'm sorry, wait, you said Biden likes to sniff kids?
Yeah, you've seen all the videos of him sniffing kids all the time. He's been on Epstein Island 26 times.
So you don't support anybody who associates with somebody like Epstein?
No, I wouldn't. No, never.
You're here defending Donald Trump?
Sure.
What do you think about Trump associating with Epstein?
He was on his flight once coming to New York.
You're never going to see a video of Trump next to Epstein.
There is a video, yeah.
There is a video. You're right.
He was in Mar-a-Lago.
So there is a video and evidence of
Yes,
Trump
there
with
is.
Epstein.
Yes, there is.
You know, as you talk through it, it almost seems like a double standard.
Why is it a double standard? You people, for the most part, the fake press, like to call you the fake I don't give a shit. You can't embarrass me. You think you're a journalist. You're not.
I'm not.
I'm not. But again, she's just a low info. They exist, just like a troll online. They exist. It happens. They exist. It doesn't say or prove anything. This is why the vote is made of a bunch of them, because individually, who fucking cares? Like you, Jordan, I think that's your name, Jordan Klepper. Like you don't matter. At the end of the day, you don't matter, right? Right? At the end of the day, you don't matter. But the point is, 1,000, 5,000 of you matters quite a bit more, right? That's essentially what it is. It's about the message, right? It's not about the person, it's the message. And you're talking more about the person by pointing out that kind of stupidity than the message. And you have to find out where she got that from and why she thinks that, and keep going as an investigator, a private investigator, whatever. You find the root of the cause, which is Trump and his office, basically, and you remove them, basically, and if need be, connect the dots and prove that the reason why they don't know is because it's rigged. Like I'm telling you, Russia and China are setting the algorithm online to block Bernie Sanders and myself, for example, because we're trying to do that, to connect the dots and make people see the truth, or call out liars and fakers or exploiters and cheaters that are ruining the world or ruining your experiences and blah blah blah. They shut you up and shut you out of the picture, and the reason why they do that is they want you to suffer. But when it comes to their own flock, they all get like engineering, smarting, and just all this intellectually educational stuff, right? But that's nothing over here. Nowhere, nothing. It's the opposite. It's like we're literally the opposite. We're basically baboons jumping in trees, flinging shit at one another. That's literally what most of society is today. And again, all you're doing is pointing out, like, look at that monkey, look at that monkey, look at that monkey. Like, stop. Go for the root.
With that big parade, everything that's coming down the street, what are you most excited to see?
Tanks.
Tanks, the helicopters.
Throw something like this, and you
Isn't
can't think
that
of
old too? This is old footage too.
what else is going on.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Yeah, a couple days ago we were talking about Epstein's list.
I know, right?
Nobody's thinking about that now.
No, it's not even. It's the United States Army 250th anniversary.
On the Gulf of America, the Tampa Bay Young Republicans attacked the
Right.
Democrats and Epstein with very carefully thought out criticism.
Don't really know too much about it, but I mean, I know the Democratic Party is, big into doing stuff underneath the surface level,
What do you mean? Like what?
like human trafficking.
Oh my God. The Dems are into human trafficking.
Of course. I mean, how do you think they make most of their money anyways?
You won't let that stand.
No.
Just wait till the Epstein
His glasses are way too high on his face.
files come out.
Right.
It's gonna happen any minute. So you guys still are anti-human trafficking.
100%.
100%.
You guys did invite Andrew Tate to come talk to your group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew Tate, kind of big in the alleged human trafficking thing.
We got to make sure that's not going to be happening here.
You are not welcome here, human traffickers.
That's right.
Except you are invited to our group to talk. So how will this group react if the Epstein files...
Again, you're not showing, connect the dots. You're talking around them. This is the same reason why Long Island Odd, I give him shit. It's like, dude, bite the bullet. If you're willing to go that far, go all the fucking way. All you're doing is marching to a 49% completion and then coming back and then acting like you solved the world. Like, you're not doing anything. Like, you're not doing anything. Like, I say the word nigger all the time. You know why? Because it's just a word. There's no racism. There's no anything tied to it. It's a word. Red, white, blue, right? Red, white, blue. I'm in the white. That's why I rose it up. Because in the white, people need to talk. We need these words like faggot, like bitch, like whatever. We need these words. We need to say these words. We need to express it. These words, my thoughts, need to enter your head in order for the exchange to happen. Just like blocking the video. You can't block out the problem and act like it doesn't exist. All you're doing is living around it, right? But it's still there. People are still suffering. It's just you're not aware of it. That's it. Congratulations, you want a cookie? Like, that's what it is. Face it, right? That's what I'm telling you, Jordan Klepper, and Long Island Audit and all these people. Like, the reason why I call people out is because I face it. I'm willing to go face to face and really talk to them and debate with them and have it out and really see what their cards are, right? I talk shit about Tyler One, like Grubby. There's another dude, I forgot his name. forgot his fucking name. Anyways, there's a bunch of them, like the Bouse. I can't think of it. Night Blue, fucking all these people. Now Blue. Like, in fact, I have a list. Well, it doesn't have those people, but it has some people. Right. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Let me look at my file called Downfall of America. But yeah, ego-driven reporter, idiots, sellout fakers, and their gammas. Luke Beasley, Adam Moncler, Chris Mowry, Kyle Klinsky, David Pacman, the Rational National, Philip DeFranco, called, I think Philip DeFranco, he's actually number 2 in my top 3. He's number 2. He popularized being fake, like editing out, like anytime you stutter or you stammer or you take a breath, it's just constant, just spit firing. He's completely fake. Nothing about him is real. He made it popular. The Colton Wexlet, Hassan Parker is my number 3, and the only reason why is because Destiny. And he pointed him out. And other than that, he wouldn't be on my radar. But I know that he's on a lot of people's radar, so he's on number 3. And then number 1 is Tim Pool, because he's literally licking Trump's butthole. Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Kellyanne Conway, Peter Ducey, Caroline Levitt, Asmongold, Long Island Audit, Sean Head, Destiny, Bill Burr, Russell Peters, Conan O'Brien, talk show hosts in general, Nero Zerg, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Kaku, the science community, the rock community, the pop culture, rap, all of that shit. Movies and such, like Lion King and all that crap. Like, there's media influences, bullshit, whatever. Tyler One, Now Blue, Night Blue, and then Osama bin Laden, basically. That's just some of the names. Again, the list will grow. Jeffrey Epstein. Let me see if I have that. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, 9/11, COVID, and the tariffs. It's all bullshit. It's all scams. It's rigged. It's inside jobs. It's manipulation. Basically, it's a way to transfer wealth. Like, okay, these people were in power. We're gonna raise the tariffs. All the people that had the value took all their money out, and then all the people that wanted that power put all the money in, and then Trump pulled the tariffs out, so that never happened. And now there's new owners. Same thing happened with COVID. A lot of places shut down. Those places that shut down got bought out by the Republicans, and suddenly all the problems that were there went away. And my argument is, I believe that 9/11 was an inside job, like the taxes and such. The whole thing with what's it called, that 5, the Pentagon, and then Jeffrey Epstein. Also, he did not kill himself. Manipulation, like Sean Paul Reyes recently. There was a video I watched, and I'm not sure if he seen me do it or if he's seen somebody do it, but point it out, make it aware. I want to live, right? I don't want to kill myself. I want to live. I am miserable, but I have too much to offer to the world, and I want to pull America out of this hellhole before I die, basically. So I have a lot to live for, and I have no reason to want to kill myself. So, again, he pointed that out, and I think it's important to point out because the game is rigged, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, continue.
Are released and Trump is in there. I'm sure we could expect a very rational response.
So JFK Jr. is still alive.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, so this guy's dumb. Jordan Klepper is stupid. I would, you just, all you're doing is making it worse. That's all you're doing. You're fighting people that have the claws, like, dug into the problem, and all you're doing is walking over and peeling their nails back, right? On their hands, and just, you're making it worse. You're making them hurt more. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're pulling hairs, grinding your teeth, scratching chalkboard rather. Right? You're making it worse. That's all you're doing. But anyways, that's it. I've been talking for 44 minutes. I'm done. Anyways, peace.